The Angel Cartel stands as the most powerful and feared criminal organization in New Eden. Its influence extends across the entirety of the cluster, infiltrating the core empires and establishing strongholds in the outer regions, notably in the Curse and the Fountain regions. The cartel's operations are marked by a vast array of illicit activities. This is including but not limited to drug trafficking, weapon smuggling, and human slavery. Today we talk about the origins, the historical development, the cultural dynamics, and the operation cycle of the Angel Cartel, shedding lights on how it has maintained its dominance over other criminal factions. The history of the Angel Cartel is of course veiled in mystery and legend. With its early years largely undocumented and open to speculations, what is known is that the cartel began to take shape short after the formation of Concord in BYC-3. The first recorded mention of the Angel Cartel dates to YC-4, with reports of their operations in the Heaven constellation, a region that would later become their headquarters. The prevailing theory is that the cartel was initially a loose confederation of pirates and scavengers who sought out to dominate the lawless inhabitants of the Curse region. This area, situated on the fringes of civilized space, was a magnet for adventurers and of course outlaws seeking fortune and freedom from the constraints of the core empires. The cartel quickly grew in power, absorbing or eliminating rival groups and establishing itself as the dominant force in the region. By the time that the Minmatar rebellion occurred, the Angel Cartel had already established a formidable presence in the Curse region, bolstered by an influx of refugees and outlaws. This period of chaos allowed the cartel to further consolidate its power, eventually controlling the entire Curse region. Their influence soon extended beyond their home territory, with the Archangel Division, in particular, spearheading operations throughout New Eden. The cartel's expansion was not just territorial, but also technological. The region they occupied was rich in ruins, believed to be remnants of the First and Second Jovian empires, and we will be talking about Jove too here. The Angels, known for their interest in ancient technologies, are suspected of having uncovered and adapted Jovian technology to enhance their operations. This technological edge, combined with their ruthlessness, has allowed the cartel to maintain a significant military presence and resist outside incursions. One of the most significant developments in the history of the Angel Cartel was its alliance with Serpentis Corporation in YC-75. This partnership proved mutual benefits. The cartel offered protection to the Serpentis in exchange for access to their research and facilities. This alliance led to the establishment of the Guardian Angels, a division dedicated to safeguarding Serpentis interests and ensuring that both organizations could maintain a strategic outpost across New Eden. But it's not without any hiccups. This alliance was tested during the Mordu Legion's incursion into Serpentis Prime in YC-106, where the Guardian Angels were forced to defend Serpentis assets against a well-coordinated attack. Despite suffering setbacks, the cartel's leaders used experience to strengthen their defenses, ensuring that such breaches would be more difficult in the future. The Angel Cartel's dominance in the outer regions has not gone unchallenged. In mid-YC-108, they found themselves embroiled in a fierce conflict with Sancho Nation. Their longtime rival based in the nearby Stein region. This war saw significant engagements in the Impasse and Faithabalis region, with the cartel ultimately relying on Capsuleer allies to repel the Sancha forces. These conflicts highlighted the cartel's willingness to adapt and collaborate with outside forces when their dominance was threatened. The culture of the Angel Cartel is one of strict loyalty and discipline, with a quasi-military structure that emphasizes the collective over the individual. Membership is open to individuals of all racial backgrounds, provided they adhere to the cartel's stringent codes of conduct. Tattoos also play a significant role in the cartel culture, marking achievements and ranks and affiliations within the organization. The cartel's disdain for legal activity is another defining characteristic, with members strictly forbidden from engaging in lawful commerce. This cultural norm has driven the cartel to become experts in corrupting and manipulating legal entities, ensuring that their operation remain profitable while staying within the bounds of their criminal ethos. The leadership of the Angel Cartel is shrouded in secrecy, with the identities of those at the top, known as the Dominations, remaining closely guarded. The cartel structure is just like Amar, with divisions dedicated to specific operational needs and a strict chain of command ensuring discipline and efficiency. The cartel also maintains strong alliances, most notably with the Serpentis, with whom they share a symbiotic relationship. The Serpentis of course handles the research and development, while the cartel manages the practical application of technologies and security. However, the cartel is still in conflict with Sancha Nation, primarily due to ideological differences and border tension in the regions like Catch. The cartel also has strained relations with the Sister of Eve, who view them as criminals, especially due to the cartel's involvement in human trafficking and illegal slavery. But the cartel engages in discreet but mutually beneficial exchanges with the Amar Empire, particularly involving the slave trade. The dealings with the Caldari state focus on exploiting cooperative rivalries and fulfilling the voices of Caldari citizens, often in secretive and manipulative ways. Unfortunately, their interactions with the Minmatar republics are complex, involving both collaboration with certain factions and condemnation from law-abiding citizens, particularly regarding the cartel's slave trade activities. In the Galente Federation, the cartel supplies illegal substances to cater the Federation's culture of pleasure and hedonism, capitalizing on the black market. The cartel views Capsuleers as a significant threat due to their immortality and wealth, while some within the cartel advocate for alliances with Capsuleers, others are more cautious. The cartel has recognized certain Capsuleers as allies through membership, but it's more considered a privilege rather than a right. What you need to know is that Angel Cartel is a dominant force in the Curse region, maintaining a delicate balance of allies, conflicts, and strategic dealings with the various factions across New Eden. Their influence is widespread, though they are constantly aware of the threat posed by rival groups and even you, the Capsuleers.